Are you relocating to the area and you're wondering where to start? Where is everything? And you're trying to get an overall view of the area and the landscape and figure out maybe where is the best place that makes sense for you and your family based off of what we have to offer in the Augusta, Georgia and surrounding areas? Well, this is gonna be your video. Normally I take my relocation clients around in the car and take them to all these places, and I decided this is super beneficial for them, so I wanna take you through an overview. And so stay tuned all the way to the end and I'm gonna show you all the spots. My name's Ariel Wright and I'm a local Augusta realtor and your propertunist. We're gonna start right here in Augusta because this is what we're most well known for, this city here, Augusta. This is the area that it has the most developed of a downtown. So we have restaurants, we have theaters. That's where you're gonna get like a real taste for downtown. We have the medical district. So if you're relocating here because you're gonna be working in the medical district, that's down here. And I think it's important to note that right here, the Savannah River, that's going to divide Georgia and South Carolina. And over the last, I don't know, 10 years, I've really enjoyed what's grown into North Augusta. Right across here, Hammond's Ferry, that's a really cute neighborhood. And in that neighborhood, there are restaurants that I would say are hidden gems, like Manuel's Bread Cafe, that's one of my favorites. Brinkley's is a really nice steak restaurant. And I think the big one to note is SRP Park. So the Green Jackets play there, and we're known for the Green Jackets because of the Masters. And this is just a super cute place if you are looking to relocate and you want, like, I kind of get like a Gilmore Girls vibe from North Augusta. And then we're gonna be talking about the CSRA, the Central Savannah River Area. That's what we call it here because we're on the border and it just encapsulates everything. Because if you were here in Augusta, you know, it's about 30 minutes this way and 30 minutes out this way to a lot of things. So it's really one area, which is why I cover such a big landscape of cities, because it's all really right next to each other. So you'll see that as we go along. North Augusta and Graniteville would be like the next big city. This is growing a lot. So if you want like a brand new house, you're relocating maybe to work at, you know, the medical district or the military facilities, you might want to check that out because you can get a big house for around $300,000 and it's brand new construction. And people are even going as far as Aiken. And Aiken's well known for horses, and it's a cute small city. There's Hopeland Gardens. So if you're gonna be in the area for Christmas, then you might wanna check that out, or during the springtime. It's just really cute area. As we go back, we'll talk about the Augusta Regional Airport down here. It's a smaller airport, so it connects you to bigger airports. But what I really like about it is I don't have to drive to Atlanta. And it's a quick and easy process to get on a plane there. So it's not like the hustle and bustle with Atlanta, where you have to get there early. I mean, you gotta get there a little early, but not like that early. We have Finney Swamp, which is a really cute area to go on a hike. You know, I remember going there with my environmental club in high school because it's a really cute place to go. We have Martinez. Now, what I like about Martinez, oh, I forget, we don't say Martinez, it's Martinez. So I know, right? But I can't change a whole city's idea of what they want to call it. It's just been that, okay? So here's Martinez. What I like about it is they are established neighborhoods, and I would say they're more affordable to the average person. You can find some homes in the lower 200s versus some of the newer construction in Evans and Grovetown, and now even Graniteville and Aiken. You can find some already loved homes in mature neighborhoods, which typically give more square feet. And what I personally like about mature neighborhoods is that they have a lot of trees too. And in some of the newer construction areas, you know, they've cut a lot of trees. I wouldn't sleep on Martinez for the home value. And then we have Evans. Evans has grown a lot. We have the Evans Town Center. So right now they've turned the Evans Town Center into an ice skating rink. So there's an outdoor amphitheater and coffee shops, and there's going to be some mixed use commercial property and apartments being built in, which is good because if we grow in population, then we have better odds of getting, you know, like a Trader Joe's and maybe get the Whole Foods back. You know, with more people, then we can get more here. Speaking of places to shop, we have some newer development areas, and that includes a Costco and a Bass Pro Shop and a Dave & Buster's. And there's a movie theater here where you can like lean back the seats and get drinks. That's, I think, been a really nice addition to Augusta. And I also wanted to note that this is Riverwatch Parkway, this road here, and it takes you all the way to downtown. And that's been really helpful for traffic here. So if you want a quick drive from Evans to downtown, you can hop on Riverwatch Parkway. I also want to note, you know, I-20. You can use I-20 to easily get to Atlanta and Columbia. Atlanta is about 2.5 hours away, and Columbia is about 1.5 hours away. So if you wanted to get out of the area and you're here because you have a job but you want to like see other cities, I would start with those two. So a lot of my clients end up being military relocating here, so you're probably wondering where Fort Eisenhower is in proximity, and it's right here. If Fort Eisenhower was a city, it would be the 6th largest city in Georgia, which is just an amazing fact. And we have about 1,100 people that retire from Fort Eisenhower and stay in the area. And a lot of those people kind of gravitate to Grovetown, and that part of that is because it's brand new. I mean, Grovetown has grown over the last 10 years. So if you're looking for new, most of the homes in those areas are new. That includes Canterbury, which I have a video on. And there's a couple places that I want to point out if you like to be outdoors. We have the Grovetown trails at Uchi Creek, so you can go there and you can ride your bike or take a walk. And then I also want to point out Patriots Park. Patriots Park's very nice, and there's this trail that goes all the way across here and into here, and it kind of connects to Uchi Creek. So if you're an avid biker, that might be something that you want to do. But Patriots Park has a disc golf course, and it has tennis courts if you're interested in playing pickleball or tennis. And there are soccer fields, so you'll see a lot of kids playing sports there. And then I love that we have the Columbia County Fairgrounds here. So we get a couple fairs that come. We also have the rodeo that comes into town. So that's where that will be. So as you can see, like the Grovetown and Evans area are just very family oriented, so you're not going to see bars. It's just not that kind of place. Augusta is basically just like a big suburb, but if you want the downtown life, you just have to go to Augusta, but it's really not that far away. I wanted to mention Harlem. Harlem has been growing tremendously as well, so you can get a pretty good deal on a home in Harlem as well. And if you're looking for more like lake life and you want more land, you might want to consider Appling. And I just wanted to show you guys that we're also not far away from the lake. It's Clark's Hill or Lake Thurmond. You'll hear it referred to as both. So it is a large area, but I would say if you're relocating and you want more of, if you're like more of a single person, you might want to end up in Augusta where there's more things happening. If you're maybe a family and you're trying to get into a starter home and you may not be able to afford the $350,000, you might want to consider Martinez. If you are more established, you want the great school systems. You might want to consider Evans and Grovetown, and even Harlem, I would say. If you are, you kind of want to get away from it all, but you want a brand new home and you don't mind driving kind of far to get to a grocery store, and there's going to be exponential growth. I would say Graniteville is another like up and coming city, and we're going to see more industry and more come to that area as more people then start to move there. And Aiken is slower pace. You will, if you are interested in horses, or if you're retiring, you might want to consider Aiken as well. I know that was a lot to cover, but it's a very big area and there's a wide variety of different lifestyles and people's needs. So if you would like to talk about one individually, then feel free to give me a call so we can talk about it. If you are a local and you want to provide some feedback, feel free to put that in the comments. Or if you are relocating and you want to know more about something and you just want to throw it in the comments, do that too. If you're relocating here and you found this to be helpful, subscribe. If you are relocating and you're ready to take the next step and talk to me so we can build a plan for you, then give me a call so we could talk opportunity. I'll see you in the next video.